Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome back if you are not. This video is for the ladies. This video is for the ladies, okay? This is a highly requested video, the longest. I am just now really getting the chance to record it, and I'm going to get it edited and put out literally as soon as possible. But it is a self-care tips video. While I do this video, what I plan on doing is a little bit of my maintenance while I record this video for y'all. So stay tuned. But you get me so high, 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 you get me so high. You got me so turned up, you still gotta be so high. We always on my mind. Okay, I feel so much better. My teeth are brushed and I have a lip gloss. To hop right into this video, I do have my handy dandy iPad here with me, keep track of the tips that I have written down and such. And then also, if y'all want a part 2 to this video, let me know down in the comments, or I have a girls only private story on my Snapchat that I can add you to, where I ask, y'all questions and y'all ask me questions and I answer y'all questions. And so y'all can always let me know there too if y'all want a wash my face, and then we're just gonna get started. The first self-care tip that I want to share with y'all is to lock the okay, lock in. Okay, there's so many things that we want in life that we have to lock in for. Like, you really can't, I really don't feel like you can get anything out of life if you don't lock in for it. You want that degree, you gotta lock in school. You want that diploma in high school, you gotta lock in there too. You want that summer body, you gotta lock in at the gym. You want the promotion, you gotta lock in at work. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want something in life, you really gotta lock in for it. Not too much on your girl right now. And the next one, I feel like really backs up that first one. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Because y'all, you need to have productive days. Like, every day for me personally is productive. Sometimes it feels like, there aren't enough hours in the day. But I have a lot to get done. A lot to get done every single day. But it also, having productive days helps me feel accomplished. Like, even if some things in life don't go your way, you know what I mean? Some things in life happen, and, it feels like, oh my gosh, like, where am I in life? But if you have productive days, that helps you feel accomplished no matter what else is going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to have productive days. And truly helps with a number of things. It helps keep you from feeling depressed, but also romanticizing things in your life, because you're only going to hurt yourself in the long run by being lazy. You procrastinated on that assignment, now it's due at 11:59, now you're struggling, now you're stressing. You know what I'm saying? Don't be lazy. Self-care tip number 2, don't be lazy. Tip number 3 that I have written down is have rest days. I personally only have like 1 or 2 rest days out of the month, but it is more often than not requested that you have rest day. It is requested that you have 1 rest day out of the week. For me, I can handle multiple productive days back to back to back and having 1 or 2 rest days out of the month. And honestly, before I didn't even do that, but I'm getting better. At least 1 rest day a week, or if you're like me, have 1 to 2 a month. It's like, if you have 2 a month, that's 1 every 2 weeks. It's important to have rest days, especially because as a woman, we often have so many things going on in life, and we need to just take a break sometimes. We need to slow down. We need to have those days that we just rest. And I'm not saying like, oh, I'm gonna stay home today and clean up. That's what I might do. I might clean up the first few hours that I'm home and then just chill the rest of the day, because I can't rest or function in what I consider a dirty environment. My house isn't dirty, but what I consider a dirty environment. If I have clothes everywhere and stuff like that, can't do it. So I gotta straighten up. But it is important to have those bedrock days. Like, just stay in bed, make yourself some tea, order some food. You know what I'm saying? Watch movies all day. 9 times out of 10, if I'm having a rest day, I'm gonna order me some food. I'm gonna enjoy me a nice glass of wine. I'm gonna make me some tea. You know, I'm gonna sit in bed and I'm gonna rewatch Princess and the Frog 11 million times. Okay, that's just what it is. That's what my rest days look like. Just rest. It is important that we have this rest. Tip number 4 is keep up maintenance. Keep up your maintenance. But I'm telling you, something that helps you feel soft is keeping up your maintenance, okay? Have your maintenance days, which could be, you know, your rest day, up to you. Strongly recommend having maintenance days, okay? Because, like, right now, this is technically my maintenance day because, you know, I'm going to be touching up my maintenance and stuff like that with y'all. It is important to keep your maintenance up if you want to feel pretty. It makes you it helps you feel beautiful inside and out. And that doesn't just have to be your lashes, that doesn't have to be your toes, that doesn't just have to be your nails, that don't have to just be your hair, that don't just have to be your eyebrows. It could literally be a combination of all those things. It could be none of those things, you know. Going to get a tattoo could be, you know, your maintenance. I don't know. But it could be all of those things. Personally, for me, it's all of those things. Especially, like, if I'm, like, about to go on a trip or something like that, I'm rushing to get, I'm not going to rush, but, like, I'm definitely going to take me a maintenance day to get my hair done, maintenance day to do my lashes and toes, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? Strongly recommend maintenance days. Another reason why you should maintain your maintenance is because it definitely helps battle depression. I've known that it helps me battle depression. I've known that it helps, you know, a few of my friends battle depression. Making yourself feel pretty, not what other people think might look pretty on you. Making yourself feel pretty is definitely important for your mental health. It makes you want to get up and go do things. It makes you want to be productive. It makes you literally, it really helps all across the board. To follow that up, another self-care tip is hygiene. It is very important that you as a woman maintain your hygiene. Make sure you have a thorough shower routine, but also another form like of hygiene, or not another form, but like it is important to travel with, you know, like some hygiene touch-ups as a woman. This includes, like, I have a little pouch in my purse, but this includes, you know, lip gloss, hair tie, mouthwash or gum, or maybe even both, because I have both. I have mouthwash in my car, gum in my purse, perfume, I don't know if I already said that, lotion, hand sanitizer, deodorant, I don't know if I already said that. Just, you know, you need these things to touch up throughout the day, you know, like, especially, you know, like, most of us already travel with lip gloss, touching up with lip gloss. And some people, I'm not saying you in particular, but some people need to touch up their deodorant throughout the day. Especially because some of y'all have hyperhidrosis in your armpits and just the rest of us gotta suffer. That's not fair to us, y'all. That's not fair to us. Let's touch up, especially when you know it's hot outside. Like, hair ties are important for several reasons. There might be a girl, you know, you see that needs one, and then here you go, pulling one out your purse, being a girl's girl. We love a girl's girl. Okay? Days you need to do face masks and stuff like that. It's important that you clean your face, exfoliate your face, hydrate your face. Okay? This is important, y'all. And this part right here, in particular. Clean your eyebrows. Eyebrows get dandruff too. Sometimes when I'm washing my hair in the shower, I go in with some shampoo in the eyebrows. They get dirty too, okay? Don't just wipe them off with some water and pray. Clean your eyebrows. Self-care tip number 6 is it's okay to just be a girl, even as a woman. Okay? Embrace the things that made you feel pretty as a little girl. Put your hair in pigtails. Do some fun makeup. Do some funky designs on your nails. Okay, these are things that we did as little girls that we were just like, I'm just, okay? Do them now. If that's what makes you feel pretty, do them now. Somebody else is gonna think they're pretty. Somebody else may not think they're pretty. But if that's what makes you feel pretty, that's what matters. That's what matters. As part of, just being a girl, we as kids was doing arts and crafts. So why aren't you going outside, going on a picnic, going to paint some baskets or something? Go do some arts and crafts. Go crochet. Go knit. Go paint. Go beading. Whatever you, not beading, y'all. Beading, like putting beads on bracelets and necklaces and stuff. Do some rubber band looms. These are things that made us happy as kids. Guarantee you it's gonna make you happy now. I do it. What about it? It makes me happy. Okay, a bit of a scenery change. So, on to the next. Oh, this one I feel like is really, really important only because it is important to me. But, obviously, you can skip this part if it makes you uncomfortable. I pray that it doesn't. Another self-care tip that I found works for me is to love the Lord with all your might. Deuteronomy 6:5 is definitely important for self-care because loving the Lord with all my might has helped me in life more ways than I could ever count. The Lord has made me into a new person, and he's continuing to mold me into his image, which I thank him for. I am truly, truly, truly blessed. In just a year alone, so much has changed for me for the better, and I thank him. Well, this is a self-care tip also because I'm very blessed to have found the church that I have, which is very inclusive, very understanding, very willing to learn as things in the world change, while loving still. Even if it may not be something like they agree with, they still will love and will not judge and will not be like, just be diversive. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I'm very, very blessed to have that type of community. Being a Christian woman has made me feel the softest that I have ever been. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I got a slick mouth, okay? At the end of the day, I'm a Southern woman. I got a slick mouth. I curse. I ain't even gonna hold you. I curse. At this point in time in my life, this is the softest that I've ever been compared to the past. I'm still growing, but definitely being a Christian woman has made me the softest I've ever been. That's not to say that I am a Proverbs 31 woman, because I'm still growing towards that. I'm not a Proverbs 31 woman yet. I am more of an Esther woman, or maybe a Ruth woman. I'm very logic filled. I'm very faith over fear. I have faith that, no matter what I go through in life, the Lord will figure it out for me. Or maybe he already hasn't figured it out and I just got to go through this trial and tribulation before I can even get to where I'm going. It is very easy to fall into the stresses of the world and let that, toughen your heart, and let that, toughen your mind, let you become a tough person to everyone else, when having faith has made me realize that I don't need to react to everything. As long as I give it to God, it's already handled. Tip number 8 is to have a friend who is just for you. And when I say that, I don't mean, oh yeah, I have a best friend, especially if you're in high school. I don't just mean, oh yeah, I have a best friend, me and her, we see each other every day, da-da-da. Oh, why y'all ain't tell me I had salt? Oh my God. Y'all think. Let me put it this way. I have my best friends, right? I have a guy best friend who I essentially grew up with, and I have 2 girl best friends. Times that we can't talk, our schedules don't line up, but every single time that we do talk, we come together and it's like things haven't changed. We just catch each other up on stuff. The friend that I would say is like having a friend just for me is my best friend, me. We're definitely each other's person. We have been each other's person for almost 10 years now. It's important for self-care because, being alone all the time is depressing. I have never had to question, and she has never had to question, whether or not we're going to be there for each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, oftentimes we are spending time alone on FaceTime because, we're long distance best friends, same with me and Mari. But we're on FaceTime while doing like our daily tasks around the house, or while I'm doing homework and she's, writing emails for her job and such like that. Having somebody that you can vent to about anything without worrying about judgment. Definitely having a friend for yourself is highly important. Definitely a self-care tip, because like I said before, being alone all the time is depressing. You should have alone time. That's not to say that you shouldn't have alone time. 1000% rely on, being there if you need them. Okay, y'all, so I finished my lashes, but that's besides the point, okay? And I'm gonna finish my toes off camera because I really have to run. But I just wanted to get, out to you guys. Self-care tip number 9. Journaling. Journaling is so important. Whether it's on your notes app or a physical journal, you need to journal, okay? Like whether it's organization or just, getting your feelings out. Turning these things into written words help more than you know. Whether it's a lot of things that I have to do or just a lot of feelings that I have to process, I journal. I journal a lot, okay? Just get it all out. It's very important. If you follow me on my Snapchat, you already know that I said that spending that hour with yourself is very important. More times often than not, I spend it with God. That is extremely important to me, and I feel like it makes my day go better. But, play music, do your hair, do your makeup, whatever makes you feel good in the morning. Make sure you spend that one-on-one time with yourself. It is more important that you spend that one-on-one time with yourself, whether it's preparing you for the day or whether you do it in the afternoon and you're decompressing from the day. Just process by yourself. It's okay to do it by yourself. I'm telling you, spend that one-on-one time, at least an hour with yourself. Like I said before, guys, if you want a part 2, I am always happy to do that for you guys. I have many more tips to share, even ones that I already have written down and ones that I haven't written down yet. I will share them with you guys. I love you so much. Bye.